Memphis, 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 Memphis. Nothing but Memphis.
But Memphis, Showboats, right here on the Captain's Log with your host, Brandon, aka the Captain. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out for me today. Just wanted to talk to you real quick. The United Football Media, we're about to be putting out our USFL 50. Okay, so if you're not familiar, last year we did this same thing. We gathered up some ballots. We asked some media. We asked some players, some coaches, anybody we could get a hold of and say, hey, give us your top 50 USFL players in the league for this season. We did it last year. Great turnout. Loved doing it. Loved getting the players involved. Loved seeing the players get mad about it, because, hey, these guys all got an ego. They all want to be number one, and that's fine. If they didn't want to be number one, they probably wouldn't be in the position they're in. So this year, we are going to do it again. It's just like the NFL Top 100, just shorten it down to 50. We don't need 100 guys. We'll shorten it down to 50. And for this episode, I just want to let y'all know, we're going to talk about the 5 Memphis Showboats players that I think deserve to be on the list. So the list will come out soon. You see this video first, get acquainted with what's going on, and then we'll be dropping the list through our Twitter accounts, our Instagram accounts, all that stuff at @the_UFM. And then you got me right here at USFL_Showboats. I'm your guy I try to aggregate all the USFL news. So I do cover the boats primarily. Those are my guys. That's my bread and butter. But I love the league as a whole. So I'm going to cover everything that happens in the league as I see it breaking. I try to give it to y'all as fast as I can. So before we get into this real quick, shout out to the folks in Memphis, man. I love you guys so much. You've been nothing but accepting of me, welcoming me in, listening to me, talk to you over here. And I got a present from my guy, Tyler Springs. Okay. Tyler does the Showboats pregame and postgame on the radio over there in Memphis. Sent me this pretty sweet grill tool right here that they were giving out at the Showboats game that I wasn't able to make it to. Got the nice Showboat right there on the engraving. Nice boat logo right there. It's awesome, man. Huge shout out to Memphis. I love y'all, man. So let's get into it. Number 1 has to be, without a doubt, Derek Dillon. Okay, special teams player of the year, led the league in all-purpose yards, 1,108 of them total. And just a dog, he had the 109-yard kick six, the most exciting play in football. One of, I think, maybe 5 or 6 of those kick sixes that have happened throughout the history of football, whether it be college, NFL, professional, whatever it is. So got to have Derek Dillon on there. If Derek's not on the list, we don't know ball. Okay. Just going to keep it simple like that. Derek Dillon deserves to be on this list. I feel like he would probably be the highest Showboat on the list as well. So that's why I wanted to get him on here first. After Derek, I'm going to go with Jerron Jones. Okay. Offensive tackle for the Boats. My man is back-to-back all USFL tackle. Okay. Consistency. Ever heard of it? It's a pretty good thing to have on the offensive line. And we've had 2 years of that with Jerron holding down his side of the line, doing his thing. And, we got to give the O-line some love. We see the offense, we see the defense, the guys making all the plays. But you ask any football purist, historian, the guys that love the game, most of them tell you the battle's won and lost in the trenches. Okay, you need a solid trench game to do anything. Quarterback can't throw if he's on his back. Running back can't run if there's no holes to run through. So Jerron Jones, put my man on the list. Back-to-back all USFL seasons. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Next up, Big John Atkins. Okay, John was a beast. at the defensive tackle position for the Boats this year, just eating up blocks in the middle of the line, taking on double teams. And anytime he couldn't get to the quarterback, which, D-line right there in the middle, he's a gap eater, a space eater. You want Big John over there to have to command two offensive linemen's respect at once. Like two guys got to go after Big John if they want to stop Big John. And he knows his role. He embraces it. He's very good at it. And when he can't get to the quarterback, my man puts that big paw up there. Okay, we all saw the game where he had, I want to say 5 swats in one game, just 5 pass breakups, just jumping up, not getting to the quarterback, but able to still hold his guys up, get that paw up there, knock that crap out of here. Love Big John. He finished the season with 29 total tackles, had 2.5 sacks, and the pass breakups, he had 7 on the season. Okay, so that's tied for number 3 in the USFL. Okay, pretty good. He was on PFF, highest graded Boats. Dude was just an animal, just an absolute animal in the middle. He got all USFL honors this year. Love Big John. He had a great training camp clip, I think it was, where my boy was just out there hungry. Looked like he missed breakfast, maybe missed the snack before lunch. My man was out there tired, hands on his hips, eating that little Smucker's Uncrustable PB&J. Just social team rolls up on him like, "Hey, Big John." He's like, "I'm just trying to enjoy my PB&J, y'all." But anyway, after Big John, I'd like to see Kyrie Woods, safety for the Memphis Showboats. What do you say about Kyrie? I mean, the film speaks for itself. Kyrie was an absolute dog out there for the Showboats secondary. PFF had him as the highest graded player in the USFL as a whole. I think he had like a 92 was the highest grade that he got. Absolutely loved him. Unfortunately, he was injured the last 2 weeks of the season, and I think that really hurt his chances to be on the all USFL team. I think it also hurt his chances to get these NFL looks because he has had none of them. But if you missed my tweet, Kyrie Woods, his agency has said that he is on board for 2024 for the Boats. So if he does not get an NFL workout, he will be back with the Boats. Or sorry, if he doesn't get an NFL opportunity, he will be back with the Showboats next year for that secondary, going at it again, trying to do back-to-back PFF highest graded players, if I could think so. And then he was also on the United Football Media's all USFL team. So we did our all USFL team. We did a first and a second team because there was just so much talent this year. So we wanted to include as many guys as we could that were deserving of it. And of course, Kyrie was definitely on that list. Now, the last player I feel that deserves to be on this list is Troy Warner, the other safety for the Showboats. I said it before, I'll say it again. Younger brother of Fred Warner. Dude's got the good genes, the good football genes. He's a football player, okay? He played safety. He's listed as safety, but he's more like a hybrid kind of safety, more linebacker type of safety, always laying out hits, always kind of just around the middle of the field, taking down runs, doing a couple safety blitzes here and there. He only had 1 interception on the year, but racked up 73. That's right. Yeah. I got to double check because my man had 73 tackles this season total. Good enough for number 5 in the USFL. 45 of those 73 tackles were solo tackles. So another guy that it's kind of odd that you haven't really heard his name in NFL workouts or anything like that. But hoping that Troy can at least make it on our list. Again, I'm pretty sure that's another guy that made it on our all USFL United Football Media, all USFL team. So those are the 5 guys, man. Be sure you are tuned in to our Twitter account, Instagram, all that good stuff, man. United Football Media. Hit subscribe. We just need a couple, I think 40 more subscribers, and we're going to give away this Cavante Turpin jersey. He's about to play in the preseason. He's about to go light it up for back-to-back Pro Bowl seasons. You want this Kevontae Turpin Dallas Cowboys jersey. You want it. I know you do. So hit the subscribe right there. And one last time, Derek Dillon, Jerron Jones, John Atkins, Kyrie Woods, and Troy Werner. Get my guys on the USFL top 50. Until next time, go Boats.